And it's like that. Positive energy. Calm. Positive. Calm. Yeah. You see me, I might sound hard than a trap, but I ain't gonna talk no gibberish. I'll talk facts about how we've all been lied to, but we don't care about that. Constant distractions, all setbacks with iPhones and iPads, all that crap. Can't get rid of it, even though at times I'm a hypocrite, struggling, but I never tell myself I'm gonna quit. League on my own, I'm hardly seen around of that ghost. Third eyes open like nobody knows I'm crazy. The most people don't know, so I speak my mind, cause that's what I chose. When I talk real talk, then I expose. Cause I got a lot to say, cause I know not just that, the feelings inside most. Like, it's positive energy. I'm about that positive energy. I know that positive energy, that's what I'm bringing, and that's what I'm meant to be. It's all about positive energy. Yeah, positive energy. Yeah, positive energy, that's what I'm on, and that's what I'm meant to be. I'm about that positive energy. I know that positive energy. I'm like positive energy.
Yo, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome to another episode of the world, at least around Bristol anyway, the world famous Ross Barnett Show. What's going on, everybody? I hope you are good. Well, I mean, I guess it's blatantly apparent. I've been trying to get the setup of this to work a little bit differently, but as you can see, you know, this week we've got another great guest. And I've had a lot of people, since we put the promo up on Monday, I've had a lot of people say, yo, I'm glad you're getting Whylee on. So, without further ado, I'd like to welcome to the show, Whylee O'Brien. We say,
yeah, thanks for having me, man.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome. So look, we're going to get into what Whylee's on, the whole This Is Boxing thing in a short while. But before we do, just want to say welcome to everybody who's tuning in. I want to say a big up as always to man like Benny Ben in the background. And I want to say welcome to my broski.
Yo, I'm happy and I got sweets.
I know, sweets. Great.
I got tea.
Dinosaur
I got a
sweets.
bottle.
Bruv, I've looked after man today, innit, bruv? I've actually made tea, I bought the sweets,
Well,
everything.
considering what I've done,
2 sugars.
you know, it's kind of 50-50, innit?
I don't know, bruv. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm actually, you know, I am good, but one thing that's pissed me off today, I gotta be honest.
What is that?
The thing that happened to Mo Farah in a German airport.
Oh, man.
I didn't really, you know, I saw like the clip, but I didn't really tune into it. So what was the story?
Basically, he was just being harassed, innit? He was being
Profiled.
profiled.
He's being treated like Muhammad instead of Mo.
Yeah, instead of
Hey,
Mo,
Yeah,
Sir
yeah.
Mo. And it just pissed me off, like how they were treating him, putting their hands on him, just dragging him away. What was the point? What was the point in all of that?
Do you reckon?
And if something doesn't happen to that police officer and the people, then boy, the Queen needs to go write a letter now.
It's Germany, innit?
Yeah.
Angela Merkel.
Send a crow with the letter, or a sparrow, or whatever you said, or a robin. Get there quicker and unseen. Get it to the and get this sorted out. You can't treat our Mo Farah like this.
Real.
You can't be going on like that.
Yeah.
Man,
You're hurt.
I'm pissed off.
Back in the day, if you done that to a knight, you're losing your head.
You're
That's
losing
true.
it, exactly.
That's true,
your head.
actually. Yeah, because he's a knight of the British Empire, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm Mo Farah,
Oh, wow. Okay.
Prince of the North.
But you know that guy, the security guy or whatever. He obviously didn't know who he was, did he?
It don't
He
matter.
thought he just saw Muhammad. He didn't know it was Mo
He's-
Farah,
Yeah,
did he?
that's the thing. He just thought he could just scrapes up the guy like that.
And
Can't
just
do
get
that.
away with it. Do
Can't
you
do that.
reckon he's gonna get away with it?
He better not. That's all I'm saying, because
He
World
might
War's
get.
going to happen.
He'll have stern words, but
Yeah, I just think that's it. He didn't like.
Well,
how
I want
much
a
did he
letter of
violate?
apology.
How much did he violate?
Brother, he was dragging him and pulling him.
yeah. Mo was milking it a bit.
Nah,
It's
Mo's
milk-
Mo's like,
And you gotta think,
nothing.
you gotta think Mo's Marga, so like.
He is over thin. Like
Yeah,
he must
yeah,
weigh
yeah.
like 3 bags of
yeah,
sugar.
yeah, it's true.
And my mum just drapes in her, and he looks scared for his life.
So, are you seeing this?
Nah, he's not gonna be scared, man. Why is he scared in the middle of the airport? What really is gonna happen to him? Nothing, bro. Nothing gonna happen.
Those officers had guns.
Bro, this ain't America, bro.
Germany.
Yeah, it's Germany.
You're blacking in Germany, bro.
Yeah, I don't know
You can
about
lose your life just for
Germany is not
sneezing
America,
wrong.
bro. They ain't gonna
Or
kill
eating broadvoiced wrong.
Bratwurst. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a good point still. That's a good point. Alright. So yeah, have you got anything else to say about Mo Farah and how you feel? What would you like to say to Mo right now? Because I'm sure he's
Mo, listen, next time you go on these little trips and that or whatever, I don't know what entourage you got there with you, but I'll just come with you next time because that's not going to happen.
Straight up.
You've seen Taken, you've seen flipping John Wick, you've seen Equalizer. Put all those three together, you get me. That ain't gonna happen again. I swear down. Putting their hands on Mo, the night. Mo night, you know.
Wow.
Good night to them. Bang.
Good night. All right. Well, look. Good evening to everybody who's joining us. Big up to Linville. Good evening to Kim Strange. Hi, Kim. Majid, what you saying, bro? Del Murray. Good evening. Rajinder, Kareem, Twain. Everybody, man. Thank you for tuning in, peeps. Welcome to the show. Please get sharing up. So yeah, we got another good episode lined up for you guys this week. I think anytime we're speaking to people who are making a difference and are doing positive things, I think it's always a good look. Like, obviously the kind of stereotypical thing for us to do is to constantly get musicians up here, and obviously we've got more musicians lined up, but I like to sometimes talk to people from different kind of perspectives. Do you get what I'm trying to say? People who are giving back to the scene in a different way, innit? It's not always just about spitting that bar and getting that hail up in the rave. Do you know what I'm saying?
I was kind of thinking I'm here to plug my mixtape.
What's your rap name, Whylee?
Conscious.
Conscious, yeah?
Conscious, yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because you did the pen game challenge, innit?
Yeah, I had to have a little go. I seen people.
You did it early as well.
No, do you know what? I got up in the morning and Figure Flows posted one, and it kind of inspired me. Like, he performed at our last event. So I thought, you know what? I just writ something, and I thought, I'm gonna put it down.
I think. Don't kill me, no one out there, but I think for Bristol, you was one of the first people that I saw do it.
Yeah.
In fact, you was the first person from Bristol that I saw do it, innit?
Oh, okay, I'll take that.
Nah, man, take
nice one,
that.
Ching.
So yeah, man. Right. So, without further ado, I've said that twice now. You can tell, like, it's live, innit?
Yeah, it's live. This is live.
It's live.
It's authentic.
Authentic, bruv. That's the word. So, first things first, man. Introduce yourself to the people who may not know you, and yeah, just tell us, like, where are you actually from?
Yeah, my name's Whylee. That's my real name. It's not like a nickname or anything like that. In case anyone's thinking, I just want to clear that up because enough people think that's my nickname. But yeah, it's birthright. Okay. But yeah, originally from London. I moved to Bristol when I was about 11, 12. And yeah, I consider Bristol my home now, man. Love Bristol. Obviously, all my family. All my actually bloodline are in London. Okay. But yeah, Bristol's my home.
Bristol.
My people.
And I understand when you first came to Bristol, the place you went to live.
Yeah, Vining Walk.
Yeah.
Straight in.
That's where I was a baby, bruv. That's the place.
Big up Vining Walk.
That's the original spot.
It was one of them things, like my mum come here, a white woman with a mixed race child, and they were like, right, where should we put her?
Yeah.
Put her straight into Easton, boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were there for a bit. Then we were by Pountney Drive, which isn't like a stone's throw away.
Okay.
And then they moved us over to Brislington.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. Because do you know what? Like, before we connected in the build up. In fact, since I found out about your business, which we're going to talk about in a minute, I always just assumed that you was from Tottenham.
Oh no! I've never lived in Tottenham, but all my people them are from Tottenham.
Okay.
So I was always in Tottenham with like Clinton and Delroy's and the whatnots. Like, anyone from Tottenham is my people, pretty much.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So
that's maybe why I just made that association.
Yeah. People do think that, but as you grow and you evolve, like, you got people everywhere. Like, postcode's a postcode. Like, I got love for everyone, really. If you show me love, I show you love.
We just BS.
We just BS, but no BS.
No BS.
We're just BS. We need to get that trademarked.
Yeah, we should do it.
Benny, we need that down, bro.
Nah, whack it on the t-shirt.
Hashtag.
Whack it on the t-shirt. Okay, so you basically created a business which is already, like, I know you want to vent in and I want to get into that, but already it seems like you did a phenomenal thing and you've had a phenomenal kind of start out the gate. So tell us a little bit about your business. This is boxing.
Yeah, so basically, my business partner, Anthony, basically he had this kind of epiphany one time, because he goes to a lot of boxing fights. He's friends with people who are in the AJ camp. He knows AJ personally and people around him, so they've got close connections there. And he goes to all the AJ fights pretty much. And he said the one that really kind of shone the light on him is when I don't know if you remember, AJ fought Dylan White and AJ came out with Stormzy.
Right. Okay.
And the place went mad.
Yeah.
Because he's coming out telling Dylan White to shut up and all
Yeah,
that. So,
yeah. Oh yeah.
So my brethren or business partner and brethren looked at it and thought, hey, why isn't this a thing? Like, this can actually pop.
Yeah.
So he had this epiphany of wanting to do this event, and he was business partners with my best friend Dwight. So I used to go around and kind of reason with them quite a bit. They know I'm from a marketing background. He was asking me for insights on what he feels he should do with the brand and how he should take an event forward, and then it ended up me just partnering up with him.
Okay.
Him and Dwight, and we got our boxing directors, Ao and Jared down in London as well. We coordinate all our boxing side of things.
Yeah.
And then we just went from there. But the thing that really resonated with me was the cultural impact, because we don't have our own boxing events. Do you know what I mean? It's not about segregating or excluding anyone or only including some people or whatever. It's just about having an event for your culture.
Yeah.
So many a time you'll go to a boxing. I go to a lot of I'm into my combat, so I go to a lot of like MMA shows, or I go to boxing shows, and it's very kind of it's like pie and pint kind of.
Yeah.
Let's have some, mate. Let's have a couple pints, and do you know, which is all well and good. But when I'm in them kind of environments, I feel like I don't really belong.
Okay.
You'll go to an event and you'll watch your brethren fight, and then as soon as he's done his fight, you'll leave. You won't go there to immerse yourself in the whole entertainment of the night.
Yeah.
So what we wanted to do was create an event for the culture, for the urban culture, black culture, whatever you want to call it. But it's not to exclude anyone. It's just to be emphasized around our culture. Our food, our music, our whole scene. So people come to the event not just to watch someone fight, but for the whole experience. So they'll come and watch a new up-and-coming artist, or they'll come and watch last time we headlined with Fecky, so people will come and watch Fecky, but then we also had a lot of artists who were coming, trying to get their name out there.
Okay.
So it was like 70% of our artistry were people who were trying to need a platform.
Yeah.
And nowadays, the only platform is for musicians. A lot of the time it's roped up with either Grime Daily Link Up. Shout out to them as well, because they're big for the culture.
Yeah.
And Link Up streamed our last event. But it's either those two outlets, but then you're kind of throwing a lot of stuff at the wall because there's so many videos getting uploaded every day.
Yeah.
Or you've got Charlie Sloth, and to get in the fire in the booth is hard to do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you've got to go. There's a lot of red tape to get through that. So we feel like there needs to be more platforms for people within our culture, and that's around music, that's around sports. We also did, obviously boxing, but we also did a brand called Forever Young Couture.
Okay.
Which is a young urban brand, and he's trying to get his brand out there, etc. So we used them as a sponsor, and it's just about lifting our people really, and lifting everyone. If we all rise together, then we're only going to go to the top. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the event is, I know I just give a really long-winded
you're here to talk, bro. You're here to talk.
Explanation of it, but the event is all about merging our culture with a night of boxing, but also music and entertainment as well.
Okay. And I was going to say, like, why boxing? Obviously, you mentioned the AJ affiliation. Mm-hmm. Is that why it was boxing as opposed to any other sport? Or?
Yeah, it's just because boxing is a very traditional sport and it's big in the UK. And the way we looked at it is, like, if you look at the UK scene across different sectors right now, you've got boxing is very much back in the UK with AJ. And we've got a lot of world champions here. The other day we had a Bristol champion in Lee Haskins. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately lost his title. Shout out to Lee Haskins. But so there's a lot of emphasis and a lot of focus on the UK now in relation to boxing. It's back home. Yeah. And then also, if you look at our urban music scene, we're influencing the States now.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. I mean? We got it.
So it's done a big U-turn. Before it was America influencing us. Now we're influencing the States. And you got the likes of Section Boys, Skepta. You got all these artists that are like collaborating, and obviously the whole co-sign of Drake. He's boosting our culture and stuff. So when you look at that, boxing and urban music and culture is very much back in the UK. Yeah. So why not merge the two and create a showcase of both? Okay. Do you know what I mean? So like we all love boxing, and within our culture, from doing the market research that we've done, when you speak to someone, you're like, oh, do you love boxing? Like, yeah, everyone's like, yeah, I love my boxing. You're like, do you go to boxing? Nah, I don't go to boxing. I'll pay for the pay-per-view. Yeah. Why don't you go to the boxing? Oh, it's not really for me. Yeah. It's not really my kind of scene. So we're trying to create something where you will go to the boxing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because you think, actually, this is for me. I don't mind being in here. I don't feel like isolated or alienated. This is something But I'm not saying that other events are intentionally trying to do that. I'm just talking about when you do the market research and you speak to people within the urban community, these are the reasons they don't go to these type of events. So that's why we felt like that needs to change.
Okay.
This is literally for the culture.
What see because I watched one of the event you were talking about, and your boxers that you have coming in, are they guys that have trained for these events, or are they boxers from around the way, or people that have just basically volunteered to come in?
Yeah,
how does that work?
It's a bit of a mix. We've got some good partnerships with a lot of the gyms in London. The reason we've centralised it all around London is because we're doing it at York Hall, which is the mecca of British boxing, if not world boxing. All the greats have fought at York Hall, do you know what I mean? So obviously our boxers have to come from those regions. Yeah. We were just going into gyms, and there's people that train day to day, and they go on white collar events. Yeah. So we got them involved. No one was really a rookie. No one's really not fought. I think we had a couple of fighters who'd never fought before, but actively trained. So yeah, there were a few people that say they trained and.
The first guys,
yeah, the first guy. But shout out to them because they got in there and nothing but love. But yeah, there were people that were kind of giving it a go. So we put them on the early billing, and then the more the night goes on, the more the experience starts to flourish through, as you probably could tell.
I was enjoying that. I ain't gonna lie, because there's some guys in there. Their style was so unorthodox. Yeah, but it was effective.
Yeah, because it's so random.
Yeah, because you just weren't expecting.
Is this guy boxing or is he like?
There was one guy, and he just reminded me of Drago.
Yeah.
And he was just walking up to the guy, just like that, and the guy was like, and he was just throwing the same jab, but the jab was just like Drago's jab. It was just stiff and hard.
Boom. Yeah.
And they had to stop the fight from a jab, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, they're Moscow jabs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as far as like the whole stream and the fact you live stream the event, and you use Link Up, I think that was an ingenious move.
Yeah,
that was like, wow, that makes so much sense, innit? Like you see that, like we're very much about like you build your audience and you work with certain people, but that was like a marketing genius move.
Thank you. Yeah.
How did you kind of come to that conclusion? What was your thought process behind that?
Well, the reason we did it, because we thought it's not just about having people in the hall watch it, because typically what people do at white collar events is they'll put an event on and then they'll just sell the tickets and they're just relying on word of mouth from that event. We wanted to hit with a bang, so like thousands of people knew us off of one event.
Yeah.
So we have to live stream, but at the same time we don't have a platform yet because we're still building our subscribers, etc.
Yeah.
So we thought there's only two places to really go for that because of the demographic we're looking to tap into. Yeah. It's either got to be Grime Daily or it's got to be Link Up TV.
Yeah.
And we went to the Rated Awards. I managed to blag some passes to the Rated Awards.
Nice.
And then we were in there and we were just like in the smoking area and just kind of loitering about, and then we got some sound bites from Stormzy, bigged us up, and some different artists, Charlie Sloth and people like that. We were just kind of loitering and like, oh, excuse me, can I just speak? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then off the bat, at the end, we waited all the way. Me and Anne waited all the way to the end, bruv. Like everything's done, everyone's gone. Security man is like, yo, you lads need to go, you know. We're like, yeah, 2 seconds, and we waited for Posty, bruv.
Yeah.
And Posty by now, he's the man of the hour, innit? So he's had a few drinks. He's like, and we're like, yo, we need to speak to you about this concept. And then he's like, yeah, take my details, blah blah blah. We started reaching out to Posty. There was a bit of a cross. They wanted to do the stream, but their people didn't get back to us in time, so we had to move forward. And then we managed to. We had a person who knew Rashid, who owns Link Up TV. Yeah. And then I just sent him an email with what we're trying to do, and they agreed to stream it.
And they was on it.
And they were on it.
Wow.
I think we had 50 odd thousand people streaming live. It was good numbers. It's good numbers, but it's going to increase massively with some of the potential partnerships that we're looking at the moment.
Yeah.
Because we went and had. We've spoke to quite a few big platforms now. We were sat in front of the CEO of Unilad.
Yeah. Wow.
And they're the biggest media platform in the world. Like they're bigger than Disney, they're bigger than Warner Brothers.
Wow.
They're the biggest media platform.
Yeah.
They get billions of views a week. They've got 36 million on their Facebook page. You know what I mean? So they pop something streaming on that.
Yeah.
Then you're getting a couple mil.
Yeah.
They recently did an event with they did the preliminary fights for Huey Fury and Joe Parker. And it was pro fights, but they weren't really known.
Yeah.
They got 5 million people streaming that, bro.
Wow.
5 million. So platform is the way forward, people. If you're going to do something, get yourself a platform.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to build you don't have to have that longer approach towards it. You can like, bam, right, we're here.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Okay, that was a genius move, man.
Who were the commentators for that thing? Because they were giving me too much joke.
So the commentators, you need to check these guys out. They do something similar to this. They podcast, but they're called Free Shots of Tequila. They're three brothers, and all they do is they just have bands, bruv. So they just be sat there chatting about, did you see that on the news, fam? Or like the Mo Farah incident.
Yeah.
Like they just talk. Yeah. But they get hundreds of thousands of people watching them a week. But so we knew they had that following, and Taser, who's one of the guys in Free Shots, he's promoter for Faded London, so he does big events as well, and he's good friends with Ant, my business partner. Yeah. And we just wanted them involved because they just got good bands and they're jokes. We just got them to do the commentary.
They were joke, too much joke.
Sorry about that. We just had some technical problems, so basically we're just gonna give people a couple of seconds to come into this stream because that stream's just dropped out. So now we're back into another stream. So yeah, where we were, and peeps, we're gonna. This is live TV.
Live, bro.
This is a good test, isn't it?
Yeah,
this is a good test. So where were we?
Madonna drop on
where
TV. That's Madonna, fam.
Where we were, we were talking about the fact that MTK Global recently did where they introduced comedy. Again though, going back to who you use, those free shots of Tequila boys.
Yeah.
Great marketing move, bro.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, that was Ant. Got to give it to Ant for that because
that was perfect.
He got that involved. He said we got to have a comedy commentary. It's a different angle.
Yeah. That was perfect, bro. So do you know what I'm saying? That was really good.
The dynamic with our team has been mad. It's just been mad strong because like everyone, we all bounce off each other. We get things. Do you know what I mean? It's just like it comes fluid. It's probably the same with you guys. Like where you're close with people, like it will come naturally. It comes fluid.
I hear you.
So yeah, shout out to Ant and the team, man.
Hold on, let me see this thing now. So here we are. We're back on yo. Peeps are coming in. There's 6 people in there at the moment. Yo, Kai, thank you for sharing. People are coming back.
Share, people.
Please share up, peeps, because obviously we just had some tech problems, but we're coming back.
Shout out to Haslam as well. I ain't seen him in long.
Okay.
My brethren from Manchester.
Okay. Tuned in. Right. So yeah, stroke of genius, bruv. The comedy commentary. I liked it. As far as and we was just talking, guys, just keeping it 100% real. You just saying that you had some sound issues. But when your sound was stopping though, I felt like because it said a message that basically some of the audio was copyrighted.
Oh no. With that bit in between rounds and that.
Yeah.
You can't.
Because of YouTube, innit?
Yeah, you can't just use people's music unless you're on a platform that has the licensing with things like Universal.
Yeah.
But yeah, Link Up didn't have that. So we didn't want to get the stream shut down, and we didn't want to get them shut down.
Yeah.
Because their business is based on content and YouTube, basically. So those bits we had to cut the audio. But what I'm talking about is later on, we were probably about halfway through the event.
Yeah.
And the sound guy's sister, the amp blew or something.
Okay.
So it was like, it was getting peak. And then we had artists coming out, and then it's a little bit, when it's farting a little bit, the sound speaker. So we managed to get it through the PA system of the actual venue then, but it wasn't where we wanted, man. I was screwing, but people still had a good time, and but it's a learning curve. So this time we've got Ras Elijah's, Ras Elijah, who's a big DJ in London. We're using his sound system, so there's going to be booming, and little things like you pick up, and like even in there, it was a wicked event. But I was looking around, I was like, the lighting needs to be more atmospheric. Like because when you've got it lit up, people don't want to dance because people watch face too much. They're like, I don't really want to start skanking up. But if it's dark, people are just like, you know what I mean? So you need to mute that light and create that ambience. So like that, we're doing that this time, and we're going to go in with the lighting, and the sound system is going to be peak. So and the artistry that we've got lined up is pretty good as well. So
play some Lovers Rock. That will get everyone going.
Yo, you know what as well though? Every time I've gone to York Hall, not to go too left, but There's some nice looks in York Hall though. Like when you go to York Hall on a normal Saturday night boxing, people are dressed nice in there. People look nice in there, really.
Yeah. It was like that night, everyone was stush. The after party was mad, bro.
Yeah, where was that?
We had it at Visions, which is like just round the corner.
Oh, I don't
So
know.
it's kind of there's about 300 capacity in there, but like all the likes of Boy Better Know and all that used to go there. And it's a underground club, but people know about it out there.
Yeah.
But it was wall to wall. People couldn't move in there, and it was no bad vibes. It was
nice.
The after party was sick, bruv.
You know, I find like when I go raving in London, I mean, obviously, it's for me, it's mad because I'm not connected with these people. So, but it always seems like it's a good vibe. Do you get what I'm trying to say? There's no tension. When I go out in Bristol, it's different. When I go to London,
because it's small in Bristol, and everyone knows each other, and it's sort of like everyone's always watching like face. I love Bristol. I love the people in Bristol, but that's what it is, isn't it? We all know that.
I think with Bristol, I think it's a thing where people are watching people to see who's going to be moving first in the club.
Yeah.
Because Slicks has only got a certain amount of chicken.
Yo, I've never heard of Slicks running out of chicken.
Do you know what? Slicks is the reason for all the problems down here, bro. You need to shut that place down.
Jesus, Slicks. So yeah, man. Okay. So first event. When was the first event?
17th of December.
Okay.
The week before Christmas.
Okay.
On a Sunday we done it.
And the thing is as well, like part of the reason that I reached out to you is because I kind of embarrassingly, bro, I didn't really know about the event until it was Preem, you know.
Yeah.
Matthew said to me, yo, do you know about like that this is boxing event? I was like, nah.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, you need to like look into this.
Yeah,
and then I looked into it and then I saw and I was like, yo.
Yeah.
But
he's been mad supportive as well, man. Shout out to Preem, man.
Yeah.
So mad love.
That was when it kind of came onto my radar. But everything I saw, I was like, yo, this is a big look. Like the lineup, everybody you had involved. So it was big. So tell us about when is the next show?
Right, the next show is the 21st of April. So we're about 6 weeks out. It's at London's York Hall again in Bethnal Green.
Wicked, okay.
This time's on a Saturday. It's going to be more of the same. Obviously, going to be some good fights. We've got some big fighters coming up.
Yeah.
We've got B Young. You probably heard the Jumanji tune that's out.
Yeah.
You know? So we got him performing. We got. I don't know if I'm meant to announce this, but I'm going to announce it.
Do it.
Now, if you want to give us the exclusive,
I'm going to give you the exclusive.
We'll
I'm going to give you the exclusive. We got Western. You know Western.
Okay, yeah.
So we got Western performing.
Wicked.
We got Deep Green.
Okay.
Preem's artist.
Salute to Deep Green.
Yeah, salute to Deep Green. We got him performing, and we've got some other things in the pipeline.
Okay, I like that. I like
things
that.
in the burner. You know what I mean? And obviously we've got some up and coming artists from London that are performing.
Yeah.
But I just want to say on that as well, we are looking to do one in Bristol at some point.
Wow. Okay.
Because I want to build that platform here as well and give people, because we got artists here and they haven't got enough of a platform, and we need that here, man. And I think. If you create that buzz in Bristol, this is one thing people have got to realise with Bristol. If you want to do whatever you're doing, whatever business or whatever venture you're on, if we support each other here and create the buzz here, then the capital will look at us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But when we're not supporting each other here and there's no buzz here, then no one's looking at us, and everything's London centric in this country. Do you know what I mean? So you have to have the eyes looking at you in London, really, because that's where the corporate is, that's where all the money is, that's where all the press is, that's where all the media is. So for us to get out of and get that exposure that we deserve, then we need to support each other, and in all realms, in all whatever we're doing, support each other, man, because that's the only way out.
Yeah.
I know two comedy commentators as well still that you can use.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you about them afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but what you just said, 100%, man. And it's funny. I don't even want to be negative, but like people in this city, and we see it. I see it every day. Like people know about what you're doing. A lot of people even acknowledge what you're doing is positive, but they won't support it. Yeah. Like it's just like.
I know.
But anyway, look.
It's one of them things. It did sadden me a little bit because when I did my event, like I love my people down here, man. But there was like I think there's about 4 people from Bristol come, and there was over 900 people in the venue. 900 people, and they're like random people. Like, yes, brother, this is sick, fam. You're a G. This is sick, fam. Yeah, this is for the culture. And I'm thinking, I don't even know you. There's man them that I've known for like 10, 15 years in Bristol, they ain't here.
Nah.
A man is like giving me excuses of, this guy was gonna drive, but then he didn't drive, and then.
But don't get it twisted. You know, a lot of man from Bristol shook to go out of town. You know?
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what? They're not gonna say that, But there's a lot of man in Bristol, in my experience anyway. Whenever it comes to going out of town, there's certain towns man will go to.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the big city, bro, when it comes to the big cities, there's a lot of man. They're not coming, innit? They're not coming, bro. That's real shit, bro. When you say to man, man's going London, me and my brothers, we go London regular. Yeah. When you say to a certain man, you go London, man's like, obviously, man are not gonna say, nah, I'm intimidated. Yeah. Man are just gonna be like, nah, that's too far. But, bruv, man don't feel comfortable. Man are shook.
But sometimes there's justification for that.
Well, but it's how you carry yourself.
It's how yourself. It's your energy.
It is funny when you see people. Persona kind of change when you're in a different environment. It's joke to see. Because you'll be out, all of you will be out, and there'll be like a few free, or usually quite lippy and mouthy in places. But now they're kind of like reserved and like
tucked his shirt.
What? Get us some drinks and
Yeah.
Like they don't want to go to the bar by themselves, just in case they step on someone's prep.
Do you need a piss, bro? I need a piss.
Yeah. You know, we'll go to the toilet together. Nah.
Yeah, man, come on.
Yeah, man, I need to sort that out.
We got to stay on point in there, fam.
Man, I need to sort that out.
But actually, tell a lie, there was more than 4 Bristol people there. There was 7 because the free teas were there. So shout out the free teas.
Okay, salute to the free teas.
Salute to the free teas.
Salute to Clinton as well, because I seen
Clinton's my brother, man.
Yeah. I seen Clinton was there.
Yeah, and Barbara Lee.
And Barbara Lee as well. Big up to Barbara Lee. Super Tonic.
Super
one of our sponsors. So okay.
Yeah,
but this time, bro, we're coming in.
Yeah.
I'm definitely. I don't know about this guy, but I'm definitely coming.
Nah, you guys got to be there.
Definitely coming.
I'm there. I'll run there.
All right, so what's next, man? What's next? So obviously you got this next event coming up, but kind of what are your long-term goals for the This Is Boxing franchise?
Long-term goals is going into the pro game.
Okay.
So we're looking at that. I'm going to be going for my promotions license over the next, by the end of the year.
Okay.
So I want to do pro events and give boxers that platform, and bring, because what we're doing is back to front. We're bringing a new demographic to boxing. Okay. Typically, what a boxing promoter will do is he'll book a venue, put on a boxing event, and then he'll give the boxers all tickets and go, right, I'll see you on the night of the boxing. Yeah. And they've got to go off, sell their tickets, and he doesn't see it. So that's not really promotion.
Yeah.
That's just you giving man tickets, booking a venue, getting a ring, and then they're doing the legwork. Do you see what I'm saying? Whereas ours is back to front. We build an event. People buy tickets just to come to the event. They don't even need to know who's fighting.
Right.
Do you see what I'm saying? So if we can continue that platform into the pro game, and we're doing something different. And there's more than enough room. Yeah. Like you got Box Nations and you got Matchrooms and you got MTK, all do a good job, but they're not tapping into the BAME community, the Black, Asian, and the minority. Do you know what I mean? So that's where we come in, and there's no one doing this globally. So we feel like there's a big niche and there's a big gap in the market, and it's not just about we're gonna play Don King for the week and be swanning around. You know what I mean? It's not that. This is needed for the culture.
Your hair's a little
it's getting a bit done it.
You're not gonna do the whole.
When it's long, it's fully Barnett.
Fully Barnett.
It's a full Barnett. It's a full Barnett, but it's like this is actually needed. This is an important thing. Like we're actually doing this for us. Like it's so we got something to go into and feel like, this is for me. Do you know what I mean? So the pro game, and we've got some good backing. Like we've got Spencer Fearon, who's our master of ceremonies.
Salute to Spencer.
And Spencer's a don. Proper don, master knowledge, and like got a good relationship with him now. Like chat to him on a regular basis, and he's nothing but supportive. He's just like, keep doing what you're doing. You men are onto something. It is needed. You know what I mean? I know people in the right places are telling me that this is needed. Do you know what I mean? I went to this is the maddest thing, bruv. I was at the Rated Awards with Ant. And I'm walking through the hallway, and Risky Roads. Do you know about Risky Roads?
Yeah.
He's one of the first videographers.
Yeah,
of like
DVD. Was it DVD? Was it even video then? I don't even know.
It was early. Like he used to do the DVDs, like Risky Road DVD, and you'd have like Man Spitting on there, and Kano, all the originals, like when it gets and everyone. Yeah. Now he stopped me, bruv, in the friggin' hallway, and was like, "Yo, bro, keep doing what you're doing. I love what you're doing." And then he introduced me to Plague Deliro from Pay As You Go.
Okay.
I was like, how does
Yeah,
this
yeah.
guy know who I am?
Yeah,
Do you
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So, and he was like, keep doing what you're doing. You're going to come up against obstacles. You're going to come against resistance, but it's going to take off. Just do what you're doing. And yeah, so we've kept on doing it, and we're building slowly but surely. And yeah, get your tickets.
Do you reckon like AJ? So being that AJ, someone who I guess is quote unquote from the roads, and like he's got that appeal in it. So do you reckon he's had an influence on like minority groups in the country, kind of more getting interested in it?
Yeah, because we feel like there's something that represents us, like with anything. Do you know what I mean? If there was a urban relevant tennis player right now in the UK, there'll be more brothers playing tennis, or more people into tennis.
Yeah,
do you see what I'm saying?
yeah.
Especially if you're kind of representing the culture. Do you know what I mean? You're getting the culture across within whatever field you're within. So it always brings eyes and brings. So AJ, he's not just changed. He's changed it massively for the urban sector, but he's changed it for boxing. He's brought boxing back to the UK.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
All right. Look, guys, we're going to take a real quick break. Stay tuned. We got Whylee O'Brien from This Is Boxing. You're tuned into the Ross Barnett Show. We'll be back in a minute.
Over to
Yo,
you, bro.
yeah, bro.
welcome back to the Ross Barnett Show, yeah? These man are haters still. I just eating bare sweets in the break, yeah? I said to Barnett, you take over. Man, just put the whole light on me, you know? Anyway, guys, welcome back. The Ross Barnett Show. Thank you for tuning in. Guys, please share as well. Right now, share. But big up to everybody who's tuned in. So we're here with Whylee O'Brien from the This Is Boxing. How would you describe just company, promotion?
This is Boxing Empire.
Empire.
The
bro.
Empire.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. We'll go with
Yeah,
Empire.
wicked.
Empire.
It's the start for the culture hashtag.
Nah, that's big, bro. Do you know what? I think what you've just said, your plans long term to basically become a promotion and start dealing with pros, massively needed, man. Underrepresented. And also people, so you mentioned that you, live. Whylee just mentioned Spencer Fearon. For those people from Bristol, Spencer Fearon is who was managing Darren Hamilton when he was basically on his run and when he was the British champion. So that's who Spencer Fearon is. So if you don't know who he is, do look him up. He's a really positive brother. He's a big boxing pundit anyway.
Yeah.
He's got a podcast toe to toe. In the UK boxing scene, well, in the global boxing, because really the UK is the centre of the globe now for boxing, isn't it?
Mayweather knows. Mayweather's on terms with Spence. Do you know what I mean? Like Spencer Fearon is not just boxing. Like he's the knowledge when it comes. They call him master knowledge. Like he's sick when it comes to boxing, but also just in life, he's a motivational speaker. He recently did a show with Les Brown, who's a
I saw that.
world-renowned kind of motivational speaker. So yeah, Spencer's been a massive part of this. I just reached out to him like randomly, bro. I just messaged him on LinkedIn and was just like, oh, I got this concept, I would like to pick your brain. And he sent me his number. He's like, yeah, don't pass my number out. And then I was speaking to him and I told him, like, obviously we're from Bristol. He was like, do you know Darren? I was like, yeah. And so it all kind of gravitated towards him being on our show. Sorry, the sweets are killing me. Sour.
You lot deserve it anyway. You lot are buttering the sweets over there, boy. I just got
Haribo killing me. There are other sweets available.
Alright, so sorry, Born. I know if you're gonna ask.
No, I was just chewing on something.
Alright, so I liked as well like the fact, like I'm one of these people as well who looks at kind of like a lot of things going on in popular culture, and I recognise that there's underrepresentation. You know, it's like I'll give you an example. It's like a lot of inner city people love jewelry. So why are there not more inner city people selling jewelry?
Yeah.
That's just an example.
Yeah.
So I love the fact, when you look at most of the no, I don't want to say that. A lot of boxers are inner city people.
Exactly.
So they should have inner city representation. Or they should have people who understand them
and know how to market them to their own communities.
Agreed.
So, like, this country is often, we try to bleach the culture. As soon as you get big, they bleach the culture. Like, shout out to AJ, he's done massive, but he has to come out of a Union Jack on his back. And do you know what I mean? This guy's got African tattoo on it. He's Nigerian. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and his real name isn't Anthony Joshua. I think it's like Femi something. So that's probably all the PR machine. That's not him. Like he's a wicked role model, and I rate what he does. But do you know what I mean? Even to a certain extent, they're like, you have to. I don't understand why you have to tone these things down. It's like in jobs. I work in a job, and if I have to talk in a certain way, because otherwise it's deemed as unprofessional. But that's my culture. So is my culture unprofessional? Like, what does that mean? Do you see what I'm saying?
What's the message there?
What's the message exactly? So when you look at it, we need to have our own platforms on our own promotion and everything. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like the Mo Farah thing. We were talking about Mo Farah earlier. Like Mo Farah is a sir. Why is he a sir? Because he can run. We ain't got no one in England. Not to get too political, but if there was a white dude that could run better than Mo, do you think Mo would have a knighthood?
No way. He's married to one of the queens.
Exactly.
One of the princesses.
Do you see what I'm saying? Now, if he didn't run and he worked in town somewhere, exactly. All right, Morrison.
He looks like a Morrison.
He looks like a Morrison.
Nah, you're cold.
In the fruit section or in the salad. But so like if he worked in Morrison's, he would be deemed, and he did anything like wrong, or if he was in the press, they'd be like, Somalian migrant Mohammed Farah was caught such and such. Do you know what I mean? That's how they would term it. But because he's running,
tossing salad.
he was caught tossing salad in Morrison.
You guys are foul.
They'd be like, they'd be like Somali migrant, immigrant, or whatever they would use these labels. But because he's like doing something, he's bringing gold home for the UK, and he's bringing revenue into the UK because of endorsements, and he's shining a light on the UK as being great at sports. So there's kudos to that worldwide. So they'll go, okay, well, you're British, and come out with the Union Jack, and do you know what I mean? Put your Union Jack behind you. But listen, we need to shorten Mohammed, right? We can't really. Can we go with Mo? That's the kind of conversations that go on behind closed doors, and they're bleaching out your culture.
Yeah, well, don't even say your name. Just do that.
Yeah. Straight. It'd be Mark Farhan.
I think that's how it is with like every sports, because we had a discussion on a radio show that I do, and it was footballers from the inner city not given chances and stuff, because you'll have scouts come in, or people that are running football teams and stuff like that, and they don't understand the kids from the area. They come across, just because how they talk and that,
they don't know how to engage.
And they say like, we come across aggressive and all these kind of things, and that's why I rate there's some Somalian guys from St. Paul's. They went and did their badges to try and basically get the Somalian children in to coach them football. Some of them are really skilled. They've gone and done the coaching, and there was loads of kids there. And I'm not saying this because I was there, but some of the kids were way above average, Like, and they were young as nine downwards. Some of them were really skillful, and that's what we said. We've always said this, like role models, like people who are good at a set skill, like whether it be football, basketball, boxing, marketing, music. People need to go out and show these kids what the ropes, and show them what it's all about,
and engage with them, because you only things resonate when you understand and you can relate to that. If you can't relate to that, you can't be taught by it. You can't be taught. You're not going to learn nothing. So. And that's a perfect example. I've not heard of this, but I want to look into that, because that's what's needed. Things like that. Those youths aren't getting a chance, so people from their own community have done their badges to engage with them, and they'll flourish. Do you know what I mean? And that's That is a long, and like again, it's not a race thing. It's not. I'm half white and half black, so do you know what I mean?
It's just something that's needed.
It's just
man.
something that's needed.
It's simple.
Like our culture needs to be represented across all spectrums.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I also wanted to ask you, and I did see something online. So Dean Francis, boxer from Bristol, who unfortunately was diagnosed with cancer. And I saw that you were doing some work to raise awareness around his situation.
Yeah.
So, do you just want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so there's an event called Night of the Champions. I believe it's on the 1st of June now. It's been pushed back because Dean was a little bit poorly. But, it's just about having a night of fundraiser. He's seeking alternative treatments.
Okay.
I think it's Mexico. And it's obviously quite expensive, quite costly. So we're trying to raise funds for him. And my friend Matt, Level Cuts Matt, he reached out to me and asked me to help because of obviously my marketing background, and I'm working in boxing anyway. So he reached out, and his wife not his wife, but Dean Francis's wife. And we went up to London and did a bit of a piece on Sky Sports to raise awareness for it and to plug the event really.
Okay.
Just helping out, and that's not part of my promotion, but it's a good cause, and it's something if I can help.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like I'm a big person on energy, so like it's not about what can I get out of this if I do this. It's not that agenda. It's just a case of if you put out that energy, then you'll always get it in return.
Man. Agreed.
And so I just tried to get involved in that respect.
Okay.
But that's on the 1st of June. That's going to be at the Jumeirah Tower Hotel in Knightsbridge.
Okay.
Really plush hotel. Go and check Galia Francis on Instagram for your tickets, etc. Or Fighting Chance for Francis is the Instagram handle. Dean Francis, but former Commonwealth champion, great boxer, man. And
Legend, man.
So and he's a real warrior. You meet him, and he just like so humbling to just meet the guy. So positive, like to be diagnosed with a terminal cancer, and the way that he kind of gets himself across is just like the guy's inspirational, man. But it's all in the mind. It's whatever you focus on. You were like, I'm believing he's gonna beat it. You know what I mean? I'm believing he's gonna beat it because everything is mental, bruv.
Yeah.
If your mind creates you, then it can fix you. Do you see what I'm saying? But we just look at it like, oh yeah, we're just born and we grow. But our mind is a powerful thing, fam. Very powerful thing. So shout out to Dean Francis. But that's the 1st of June.
Okay.
So did you get the call up from Sky for your
Nah.
interview? Because that interview was just spot on.
Johnny Nelson was a bit like, he was off camera. He's like, you're trying to take my job, man.
He's massive as well, isn't he?
He's a unit, bruv.
Yeah, he's big.
He's a unit, bruv. Yeah. I don't know how he was fighting at cruiserweight.
He's got reach as well.
Yeah, rangy, bruv. Rangy. Yeah. But I think one day I'll be on the screens. I don't know in what capacity, but I will be on there. I can see it. So
it's probably not far away, bro.
The maddest thing is, we did the event on the 17th of December, and like Christmas, my missus, her family's from up north in Bradford, and we were up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They might be related.
Bradford, Bradistan.
That's where he's from.
Is that where you're from? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So we're up there now, and around Christmas and that, and I was like, watch, saying to her like family and that, just joking about like, watch, I'll be on Sky Sports next year. Yeah. The next month I was on Sky Sports, fam. I was like, what?
And you met Eubank as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
What was he like?
Eubank is nuts.
Yeah?
Yeah, he is nuts, fam. Like, I was telling you, man, earlier, but like, we're doing the interview, and then Johnny Nelson's like, oh, so tell us about the event. I'm like, so blah, blah, blah. And it's right, this is a sincere thing, because it's a serious event, it means. My man's just there, and he's like, excuse me. And then he just walks off, bro. Just walks off into another room, and like everyone just stood there like, what is this guy on? Yeah. But he's a legend. Like love Eubank growing up, but the guy is bonkers. Like he came out in some fitted. The jeans look sprayed on. They might have been sprayed on. I don't know if he was wearing clothes bottom half. Wow. They were that tight.
Wow.
And he had patent leather shoes.
Yeah.
A blazer, a shirt. I think it was a cravat or something he had on. But
man like English, you know.
Yeah, and
man like English. They call him English, innit? They call him English.
And then he had the what's it called? The Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, he carries that everywhere, innit?
Yeah. I think he's got his Strally in there.
No, because he's from Road.
Yeah, he's from Road. Don't make you might just pull that.
Yeah, he was from Road originally.
He's from Yard. Went from Yard to the States to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
he started learning to box in Brooklyn, and then came to London. Like my man's had a like. People think he's from the gutter.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
He's
Because of where he talks and all that,
Yeah.
people just don't know.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was good to meet him, Johnny Nelson. I met some mad people. We've only been doing this since September. Yeah, September. So it's been like 6 months.
Wow.
And like, I've been nuts, bro. I met Michael Venom Page, who's like, do you know Michael Venom Page?
Yeah. Venom. Yeah.
So you've probably seen him on the video. He did the spinning kick. He does all these highlight reels. Black brother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he like to me like I'm a big fan because I love MMA.
Yeah.
I did martial arts growing up all my life pretty much. So meeting him was like, I was like, oh, it's Venom Page.
Yeah,
I think he's younger than me, bro.
Okay.
That's how mad it is. I'm 33, fam.
Yeah.
He must be about 26.
But he was a cool guy, yeah?
Yeah, he's blessed, proper blessed. But I was like, I met all these other people, and I haven't really been
that starstruck.
Yeah, but with him, I was like, raw. I actually rate this guy. I actually see him as the best fighter in the world, bro. Like, no one's touching him at the moment. So,
all right, what do you reckon? What's your prediction for hopefully when it happens, AJ Wilder? You kind of got to be political on this, or have you? Can you be?
AJ.
AJ.
No, I ain't been political. Yeah, AJ.
From a boxing
perspective,
thing, yeah, AJ all day,
bruv. AJ, because you see the way Ortiz. You watch the fight?
Yeah.
The way Ortiz was putting hands on Deontay last week, he can't afford for AJ to put hands on him like that. Seventh round. When he
got saved by the bell.
Yeah, I know. He was almost gone, bruv, and he was like flinging about like a rag doll.
Yeah.
So, but then he's got that power. I don't think anyone in the heavyweight division's got a punch like Deontay. That straight right.
Yeah. Do you know what I like about him as well though? When he kind of senses that he can finish you, he jumps on you.
He wilds
and
out.
And that's what a lot of boxers don't do. That's what Ortiz didn't do.
You're right.
Man, you gotta go. He
Klitschko
goes crazy.
didn't do it against AJ.
Exactly.
Klitschko banged down AJ, and he could have gone in for the kill there. Now
But he didn't.
that's the catch-22 because you either if AJ goes out and boxes him like how Luis Ortiz did, then AJ's winning.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if AJ takes a bang like he did against Klitschko, then he's out.
Yeah,
and that's
you're not
it. Recovering.
Because even if he gets up, Wilder's gonna jump.
Yeah, he's on some road man thing. Like the way he's
his athleticism's on the next level, bro.
I'd like to see Tyson Fury versus Wilder.
I would.
Wilder,
yeah,
or AJ,
both of them.
Because for me,
I'll be
Tyson Fury is underrated.
I mean,
do you know what?
Underrated.
All right, so let me tell you what I think about Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, is tough, and he got heart in it. He's a tough traveler. Yeah, obviously where man's from, man don't even say traveler, man. There's another term, but I'm gonna say Tyson Fury is a tough traveler, bro. He will get licked down. He can tech lick, and he will get up, and he will still win. So although it's not, I don't find it entertaining watching him. I've never looked at him and thought, oh, he looks skillful. I've not really liked the way he looks, but I respect his game.
Do you know what his game plan is? He doesn't box. He'll look at how you box. And he'll negate your style.
Yeah.
So if you do a certain thing, he'll make sure you can't do that thing.
Yeah.
And the thing about I met him not long ago as well. He did an evening with Tyson Fury. Is at Marriott.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
And the thing I like about Tyson is no one can truly talk to him, bruv. He went over there. Klitschko was unbeaten in 11 years.
Yeah.
He went over to Germany, mine.
Yeah.
He went to his backyard. And beat him in his backyard and didn't get touched the whole fight.
Yeah.
He went
You gotta respect that,
He
man.
didn't get banged. He didn't get put on his he didn't get put on his backside or nothing. So when you look at it like that, he needs a lot more respect.
A lot more respect.
Because Klitschko had 2 years out after that fight, a year and a half, 2 years out, and then fought AJ. So he's not fighting the same. The Klitschko that Fury fought was a better Klitschko than AJ fought. AJ kind of struggled.
Yeah, I can agree.
So it's a bit political like that. And you got to think Tyson Fury's only a year older than AJ.
Yeah, well, this is
He's
the
young,
thing,
bro.
Yeah, but there's so much misconception in boxing because they were saying that even with the Groves Eubank, there's only 1 year difference.
Yeah.
But there's always this perception that he's the real younger guy when really these guys ain't really much different in age, man.
No.
But so Wilder Fury, you got Fury.
Yeah.
And Wilder and Fury AJ.
I got Fury.
You reckon Fury will be AJ?
Yeah. And there's a caveat to that. If Fury is how he was, if he gets back to the shape he was against Klitschko, I think he beats AJ. Because he's not, like you said,
everyone.
it's not going to be an attractive fight,
Yeah.
but he will clinch up AJ and like in the break, give him a couple two, like you give him dirty boxing. Do you know what I mean? Like Tyson Fury has lived and breathed boxing since he was born. He didn't walk into don't get it twisted, I'm the biggest AJ fan, but what he's doing for our culture and everything, I love AJ, but at the same time I'm a realist, bruv. AJ walked into the gym at 16, 17.
That's late. That's very late.
Like, my son's been in boxing since he was 6. Do you know what I'm saying? So when you look at it like that, Tyson Fury grew up, like, I watched a documentary on him, and they used to wrap tea towels around their hands, him and his brothers, and they stand in the kitchen and scrap.
But that is traveller culture, though.
Yeah.
That's how they are.
Tough.
Yeah, they are tough.
And do you know what was thing he said when we went to the evening with Tyson Fury? Here's him. He goes, the reason I beat Klitschko is I put a gypsy curse on him. And bruv, when he said it, everyone was like, tongue in cheek. He had a deadpan face, blood, and then he looked over at his dad and all that, and all his travelling family, and they were all like, you know when they want a joke?
Yeah.
You know when you saw it, you're like, hey, he ain't joking, bro. Everyone's like, oh yeah, you put a curse on him. I'm looking and the whole family like, but one of his cousins is like, yo, don't tell him too much about our team. So it's like, Obi and them man are doing some juju, some Irish, because Klitschko, when he got in there, he froze, bruv. And he said in the evening with, he goes, when I fight AJ, I'm putting him under the same curse, mate. That's my man accent.
That weren't too bad.
When I'm getting in there with AJ, I'm putting him under the same curse. Oh, bruv, I was like, I believe him.
I want to see that fight too. Right now, I'm more gassed to see Wilder AJ, but I am looking forward. I think Tyson adds something great to the division.
Tyson's boxing IQ is just way up there.
100%.
And he's big. He's massive.
Bruv, we were talking about reach, His reach is stupid. His arms like drag on the floor.
It is. Yeah. He's got scabs on his knuckles, bro.
Caveman style.
He shook my hand at the thing and it was like a shovel, bro.
He's 6'10". He's like 6'10".
Yeah, he's
a big beat.
I'm 6'7".
Yeah.
He's 6'10".
And what's AJ about 6'5"?
Yeah,
AJ's got to be slimming down though, innit? They say he's trimming down a lot.
Yeah. But then again, the power of AJ is mad. And he's mad athletic and he's on point, he eats well. You know what I mean? He's just the...
Is he living the life? Do you reckon he lives the life all the time?
Yeah, I reckon. But he puts in the work training. But you see him out in Dubai and that, and he's always...
He must give it up a little bit there.
He's mad there, yeah, he's living it up. He's mad, bro.
Yeah. It's been mad though.
15 mil a fight.
He's been had P.
He got something like, I think it was around 15 mil for the Takam fight, bruv. Takam. Takam.
But Takam kind of put him under pressure,
bruv,
though, isn't he?
He was a lump, bruv.
Takam put him under pressure, bruv.
Parker's going to put him under pressure.
Yeah. Because he's like them travelling, man. They're like Maui.
Oh, yeah.
They're like travellers, bruv.
Their hearts.
Yeah.
He's never gone down even in training.
I don't really like that Parker. I don't dislike him. I just don't see no brilliance in him. Do you know what I'm saying? I just don't.
He's got a chin like a steel toe cap boot, bruv. Like,
yeah.
They said he hasn't gone down.
I give him that.
He hasn't gone down in training.
I don't think there's a something missing for him to be
the guy.
Well, maybe this fight is going to be the one.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Time will tell.
It's his time to shine. But the bad man to look out for is Daniel Dubois.
That's what people's
Daniel
talking
Dubois
about.
Is the truth, bruv.
Yeah. He's with Frank Warren, isn't he?
Yeah. And he's only 19. He's knocking everyone over. And he's a beast.
Would you reckon Anthony Yard as well?
Yeah, Anthony Yard's big.
Yeah.
It's Yard. Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, I got told off for that.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Yard.
Well, I saw him in the gym, you know. Years ago, it was him.
He went late as well, innit?
It was him, O'Hara Davis. Obviously, Tunde trains them, innit?
Yeah,
Tunde's gym is Peacocks, innit?
Yeah,
Peacocks?
Peacock.
I went Peacocks years ago, and they was all sparring in the gym.
Okay.
All there. That was when O'Hara was still with Tunde. You know what I'm saying? Then
I didn't realise O'Hara was with Tunde.
Yeah. He was.
Okay.
He was early in the early days.
We got Tunde. Tunde's hopefully going to be at, and Yard is going to be at the
Stamina
next.
for sale, boy.
Yeah, we've been promoting that on our page. But he said he's going to try and come to the next one. We invited him to the last one, but he was on holiday.
Okay.
Because Yard had just fought. But Yard's big, but Bawatsi.
Yeah.
Bawatsi's the guy. And I think they're the same. That's the same. Are they cruiser? Bawatsi
Yeah. Well,
Yard's cruiser.
Yeah.
So
are they on the collision course, are they?
Yeah, they must be, because Bawatsi, but then again, so is Lawrence Okolie then. So Lawrence Okolie will have to fight Anthony Yard.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that Chamberlain fight was yeah.
Yeah.
All right, one more boxing question I will ask you, and then we'll look to.
Do you think it's too late for Rowan to get into boxing?
Nah, it's never too late.
Nah. I'm a lover. I'm a lover, not a
Visualize
fighter.
and manifest.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. But
Put you on the show.
yeah, nah, I'm good. But basically, yeah, I was gonna ask you, what did you think of the Eubank fight with Groves, and what did you think of like Naz's comments? Do you think like
Now you got to take Naz's comments on board.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
a
yeah.
veteran,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like if Naz says something in regards to boxing,
Write it down.
you just got to take it.
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
got to take it. This guy's a Hall of Famer, bro.
Yeah,
the only person
he was a legend.
The
He
only
is a
person
legend.
he lost against was Barrera.
Yeah.
Like who's arguably one of the greatest
Yeah.
boxers in that division of all time. So
yeah, he was.
But so it was harsh, but yeah, there was a charge. I'm not just saying this. Anyone around me will tell you. I said that Groves will beat him. Groves is a boxer, bro.
Yeah.
And he's been in there. Like Eubank, like they're saying, Eubank's good on the pads and that.
Yeah, but the pads don't hit back.
And he's a good fighter. Like they kept referring to it even on the fight night. Like he's very good at fighting. Like if you scrap him,
Yeah.
he's a good scrapper.
Yeah.
But boxing wise, yeah, leave it there, mate. Because
Yeah.
in the maddest thing, yeah, how dare he call out Triple G?
Yeah.
Oh my days,
How?
is he mad?
How dare?
Yeah, but the thing is,
He
that
better
was-
been calling out Double G, George Groves. I think that's what he meant. That's what he meant, you know.
But
That's
he
what.
could manage Groves anyway.
That's- exactly.
He could manage Groves anyway. But Triple G, do you know what I do think here? And I'm sure Naz alluded to this in his comment, his roundup.
Yeah.
But I feel like the way Eubanks was fighting, if he goes into the ring with someone like Triple G, unless the ref is really on top of it, he will get hurt.
Bruv,
Like, I
he will get
think
hurt.
he will get
you know,
hurt.
all that nonsense that his dad was talking about before the fight, like, oh, I feel for.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah,
I feel
yeah,
for.
yeah.
He needs to make sure the ref. He needs that.
Yeah,
His son needs that.
Like because he's got so much heart, he can get
Yeah,
hurt.
he can get hurt. But from the first round, if you looked at his legs, you're like, he's got no footwork.
Yeah.
Like,
Groves really exposed that, bro.
yeah, he
really
boxed him,
exposed
bruv.
that. Really exposed.
And Groves is like, that was a make or break fight. If Groves lost that, where's Groves going? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, so, yeah, he did well.
All right. Well, look, man.
Yeah.
Plug your event in April.
Yeah, so 21st of April. This is boxing. We're at London's York Hall. We got B Young performing Jumanji. We got Deep Green there. We've also got Western going to be performing Ben Over and some of their other tunes. And we've also got some big other artists coming through as well. It's going to be 10 to 12 fights on the night. There'll be an after party in East London as well. The after party is going to be mad as well. So get your tickets. Go to www.thisisboxing.uk. Go to our Instagram handle at thisisboxinguk, Twitter, Facebook, carrier pigeon, everything. Just get involved. This isn't a quick get rich quick scheme or nothing like that where we're thinking getting gas thinking we're going to be promoters. This is literally for the culture, so it means something. It's for you, by you, but not FUBU.
Wicked. Legacy business, though. That's what we're dealing with, bro. Legacy business.
Yeah,
right?
same thing as you guys are doing here. Like, it's positive movements, man. People need to support this show. People need to be like, do you know what I mean? This is for us. This is a platform for us. And we need to start supporting it and stop waiting for corporates to take us on and like give us the nod. Why are we waiting for corporates? We can build this ourselves, man. So like, start supporting our people.
Wicked. Listen, Whylee, man, bro.
Yeah,
thank you.
brother.
It's been wicked,
Yeah.
wicked having you on the
Yeah,
show, man.
nothing
Really
like
enjoyed
that,
it.
man.
Really
Pleasure,
enjoyed it.
brother.
Really enjoyed it.
Pleasure.
Well,
So we
peeps.
enjoyed the popcorn and
Yeah, popcorn and
It's like a buffet.
Fantastic.
Like a buffet. Well, listen, man, I really enjoyed this week's episode, peeps. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time ever watching us, so we are the Ross Barnett Show. Our show comes on every Wednesday at 9 p.m. right here on Facebook Live. So I just want to say big up to Whylee. I want to say big up to Benny Ben. Just before I pass over to Barnett to close it out. Sorry, bruv. And if you wanted to say something.
Nah, I'm just going to shout out to Benny.
Okay, yeah. Salute to Benny.
But shout out to everyone as well watching.
I just want to say, guys, we do have another show that basically comes on every Sunday now at 9 p.m. on YouTube called The Dirty Bumbercast. Yeah?
Sick.
Yeah, The Dirty Bumbercast, right? So basically, if you go to the R&B podcast network on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel there. It's not Barnett and myself who are on the actual show. We've got a different array of hosts. So big up to Linville Stewart, Donna, Benny Ben's been on there. We got more people kind of lined up, and it's going to be more of a rotating cast. But check it out. If on Sunday evening you want to get some joke live stream, we're going to be over there. Yeah. So boom, that's enough from me, man. Thank you all for tuning in. Thanks to everybody who's commented, and I'll pass across to man like Barnett to close
Also,
up.
check us out on Instagram, the Ross Barnett Show, and on Twitter as well, the Ross Barnett Show. Simples. Right, yo, listen, my level's right in there. Yo, tech man, talk to me now. Yo, listen.
You can spit a bar.
Back in the day,
Oh.
man used to call me Lanks. Now I'm laughing because I'm always walking to the banks. I got Whylee here. He said man took the piss and walked off like Chris Eubanks.
Hey! Hey!
Positive energy, yeah. Positive energy, yeah. Positive energy, that's what I'm on, and that's what I'm meant to be. I'm about that positive energy. I know that positive energy. I'm like positive energy, that's what I'm bringing.
Have a lot of aggression, Father. And as much as I try, I can't find a way to let it out. Please help me.
I think I have just the solution.
Insane with the flow on my workplace, dumb sick, come with something to turn the stage upside down when I run in much straight up.